Good evening, everybody. This is Chris with myVaporSite.com. I got a new toy to show you. This is the Sigelei 100 watt box mod. I have received this in from ElementVape.com, and it's a 100 watt box mod, and you can get it for $99.99 from Element Vape, which is, if your math skills are off, about $1 a watt, which is awesome. Right now I have on it the Limo, which is a 5 milliliter K-Fun style RBA, which is I got rid of my foggers, gave both of my foggers away, and haven't used a K-Fun in probably a month since I got this, so I love it. But anyway, this is the Sigelei 100 watt, and like I said, it comes in that box there, and it comes with the box itself. It comes with a little baggie that has screws for the back cover, and it looks like it's got some replacement center pin, adjustable center pin, and a little screwdriver. In there we got a little certification saying that something's good, a little pin adjustment guide, and a warranty card with, on the back you can put some information. Guess that's my product number. No, it doesn't have a serial number. Anyway, and a decent looking little user guide. It's got all the basics that you need to know about it. And that's about it. So we'll put all this back in the box here. And like I said, what I'm using on it is the Limo, which is a very, very economical. It's not a clone, it's an original, but it's a knockoff of the K-Fun style, except for it's got 4 air holes and probably the best airflow of any rebuildable tank that I've ever used. So anyway, we'll show you the device here. On the top of the device you have, like I said, it's got an adjustable, we got some juice on there too. Let's clean that up a little bit. Adjustable center pin, 510 connector. It's reverse threaded, and you use a flathead screwdriver to kind of adjust it in there, and you can make everything fit flush. So on the side, nothing but the Sigelei logo. On the other side, you've got the screen here, your up and down buttons, and a large, beautiful firing button. So, and on the screen, if I can get this into focus, which I doubt, there we go. See, I'm running this at 13 watts, so that's what 1.2 ohm coil that I've got built in my Limo. So on the bottom, there's ample venting, and then on the back, nothing. On the front, nothing. Well, on the front you got, or this is the back. You see the 2 holes for your screw holes. You can actually use the screws provided in that bag that I showed you, or you can just use it magnetic. It's got magnetic little posts on there, and pretty tight. You can shake it really good and it's not going to come off. They may weaken with time, but inside here all you have are the other ends of the magnets and the screw hole receptacles and a dual 18650 battery tray. Underneath those batteries there's a little diagram that shows you which way to put the batteries so you don't put them in backwards. So we'll put this back on here. You can hear that fits good and tight. And that's about it. So like I said, it says check atomizer there. You have on your screen there, which I had in focus but lost it. Let's see if I can get that back in focus. I doubt it. Anyway, on the display you have your wattage, your voltage that it's going to fire at, your battery level, and the ohms of the coil that it sees on there. So anyway, we'll show you back with the Limo again. And like you saw that, or I told you and you saw, sitting at about 13 watts, and it's going to fire 4 volts. And that's a tank, y'all. Pretty good vapor production on that. But so it'll go from 10 watts all the way up to 100 watts. I don't have anything built right now to take advantage of 100 watts, but I do have something here, which by the way is another product that I'm reviewing right now, and that'll probably be online in the next couple of days at myVaporSite.com. It's the Infinite CLT2, which is a hybrid it's made by Infinite. Oh, there it is. It's got basically, it's Infinite. I don't want to call it a clone, but it's something original from Infinite, that where they took like a lot of different, 3 or 4 different RDAs and kind of made it their own. It's kind of, part of it's kind of a plume veil, the top's kind of a tobe. But anyway, so I've got a quad coil built at about 0.3 on there. And while I got that open, let me throw a little BB liquid Strog, which this is my favorite dripping juice. We'll throw a little bit of that on there just to make sure we're good and wet. So, oh, and by the way, well, let me do one thing at a time. I'm going to get this line back up here. Put that on there. And we'll throw it up on here. Now this isn't going to sit perfectly flush, but I can get in there and adjust that a little bit and take that, looks like about 1/8 of an inch gap out of it if I need to. So anyway, that's the Infinite CLT2 on top there. And right now I'm at 13 watts. It's only going to fire at about 2.2 volts. And it's reading 0.4 ohms, but my own reader said it was 0.3. It's kind of variating. And now it's saying 0.3. Anyway, that could be one of my posts isn't totally tightened or whatever. So I'm going to crank this up to where it'll be about 4 volts. So I'm going to guess around 50 watts, which isn't using the full capability of this. Alright, let's see here. Well, actually it's reading a 0.4, so we're looking at about 40 watts. So we got 40 watts. Doubt you'll see that, but I'll show you that anyway. Anyway, so with an RDA on top of the 100 watt Sigelei. That's pretty nice. I'm not even pulling real hard. So, as you can see, it gets at it. It gets at it pretty hard. And I actually took the same, now it's reading 0.3, so let's jack it up a little bit more. Let's go up to about 50, there's about 60 watts. This might taste, I don't know, we'll see what it does. Yeah, that's a little hot. So anyway, just to show you real quick on this Infinite CLT here, by the way, comes with 2 different drip tips, big wide bore drip tip too, and that one comes with it as well. They both this Delrin and the stainless. So, but anyway, this is the Sigelei 100 watt box mod, and it is available from Element Vape. Let's give a little promotion to them again. ElementVape.com for $99.99 right now, and they're in stock in black and gray. So I prefer this black. I think it looks really sleek. And by the way, okay, I almost forgot those. The IPv2, which was my main box for a little while here, it is it's fixing to become my backup, which will retire the DNA 30 clone, the Hannah clone I got here. So, which was a great device. I still love it. Haven't had a single problem out of it in, what, 4 months. So, but just to show you, I'll take this off of here, and I'll give you a size comparison against the IPv2, since a lot of people actually have that device. So it's a little bit wider. It's about the same height. I mean, like a 1/4 inch, maybe even 1/8 of an inch difference in height, and the depth, or actually the width, like I said. The width is not much difference, but this is a much lighter than this one, obviously, because there's an extra battery, but the build quality feels about the same. There were some problems with this one that I didn't like, but it still did its job just fine. But yeah, the build quality is really nice. The button, I love the button compared to this button, and you know, I never used that top thing because it's kind of gimmicky in my opinion. So, but yeah, really solid. I like the fact that you can take the cover off and use it, you know, with a magnet. And the reason I like that a lot is because, as you'll see, like on the IPv2, you see a micro USB port. That is something that this does not have. You cannot charge this overnight on a USB charger of any sort. You're going to actually have to pull the batteries and charge them in like a LUC4 or something like that. So anyway, my name's Chris. I'm going to put this is my first impressions. This is not a review by any means. I only had it for a day. I will put the full review and the first impressions on myVaporSite.com. So check that out, and there will be some additional pictures and so forth on there that you might want to check out. Thanks for watching.